against other high-level teams, including some of the ones that have won the ESL tournaments, including the devs, and I can still sneak. The thing is, though, is like I said, there's not very many high-level monsters, and most of the ones that are in the public right now, it's just play style. You know, they feel that the disadvantage of the possibility of it getting is it's kind of like a very, 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 very watered down Laz. Laz is viable high-level play, but it is like stupidly risky, and so it's very bad odds. It's the same thing with sneaking. You know,
so
sneaking.
You guys get to be subjected to my super crazy monster skills here.
And so what that means is that
pumping was considered crazy skills.
The problem with sneaking is that if they guess right and they follow you, you have less evolve and you have less armor possibly than you would if you were just loud. But if it does work, it works really big. But the problem is most people don't sneak right. Like they sneak off the bat and they don't do anything. Like it's really hard to explain. I'd have to go into like a huge video explaining it. But I do disagree though. Okay, so let's see what monster Mr. Cardboard Yojin. Ooh, I like this monster. I like this. I like this monster a lot more than I thought I would. When I first heard about him, I was really worried because like they're like, oh, he's slower than other monsters. He can't climb as fast as other monsters. But I don't even know why they said that. Like, it's hardly noticeable at all, especially the climbing. Like, I think like he's like 95% climbing speed compared to the others or something. Like, it's really close. Like, even to the point where I think there's kind of a superstitious about him that he shouldn't climb. But I don't know. I think that, like, even I don't like climbing as him, and I try and work around that instead of just climbing when his climbing speed is not reduced by that much. I don't like it.
What's the best perk for Torvald?
Capacity, 100%. There's only one perk for Torvald. My brother was asking because he's relatively new to Torvald, and he asked what perk should he choose, and I'm like, capacity, because there's absolutely no reason not to do capacity with Torvald. Oh, excuse me.
I like Griffin. I think out of all the
I'm waiting for the day when ESL finally decides to go to 4-man teams instead of 5-man teams, because I think 5-man teams are really, really crappy. Like, I was on the fence before, leaning more towards the 4 than the 5, but I'm like 100% for 4-man teams for professional tournaments. I think 5-man teams are a terrible, terrible thing. I almost always go 15% damage silver. Just because Behemoth does really, really good with the damage buff, especially because his melee already does so much damage and is a big chunk of his damage that having increase on your skills and your melee damage in general is very, very strong.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, Mr. Rock. Grickneck. Okay. So it looks like he's just rolling down the river. Ooh. Interesting. I kind of like this play. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I really like that. Let's see if he can get out of the way. Ooh, don't stop. Yeah, perfect. Okay, excellent. Excellent. I like this. This is a very good play, I think. Oh, yeah. I'm going through the side.
Yeah, lucky. Sure.
So let's see what they do. So there they see. That way. And the trap mouth. Nice.
Sensor is online.
It's a very interesting place for a sensor. Like, is it... I'm not sure I agree with that sensor placement. I don't think there's going to be any wildlife, so now that he's out of the clear, I think this is going to be really good. I do like the formations. I like that the trapper and support aren't going further than here. Usually what we do is we usually have 2 people take a side, and you're looking for any sides. If you don't see any, we usually have the trapper and support stay out here, and then the assault and medic check this kind of cave network area. The reason being is because a lot of monsters like to evolve here or down here. Those are the 2 big primary ones. So generally, if you go over here, the monster's not going to eat here because he wants to save that for later. But this is also high-level play, so you know expectations for when playing pugs are very different. Nice. And they're rolling away. Interestingly enough, should be able to get clear. I like this play. I don't like going after the Mega Mouth, but I do like going this way. I do like that a good sign, a sign of a good Behemoth that knows what he's doing is that he'll wait until his roll is all the way out before doing anything else. Oh, that's really, really strong. He might actually be able to go ahead and oh, that Spore Gun saved. See, and that's why Spore Gun is immensely useful, because the monster didn't realize that Andrew was there. I feel like that could have been a very fast kill for Behemoth. You know, separate somebody off and just go and dogpile the healer. That was very, very good play. Okay, so he might be able to go ahead and sneak off somebody all by the lonesome here. Ooh, if he has a tongue grab. Oh, nope. Hey, what is it?
I'm going to
Okay.
I've hit my limit.
Make sure you talk to Dennis about that when you go.
I will. I know that when I'm getting drunk at the game, that's usually the limit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, say hi to the herd.
I heard.
Okay. Sorry about that. I wasn't really paying attention to the group. I feel like that there might have been a sensor drop. Really, really good play. Oh, and they're the birds. The nice thing is if he eats really, really fast and starts to evolve, the monster... I think that they're far enough away that I don't think that they see the birds. Oh, maybe now they did, finally. Really, really strong, solid evolve spot. Go for the evolve. Really, really good. So this should be an easy stage 2 for him.
Dude, he sounds like he's right by me.
I feel as though the trapper and support should be a little bit more closer in the middle, and that way you wouldn't see him go across. Oh, and there's some more birds. So you should be able to go ahead and roll all the way over here, I feel.
I just knew where the sound was.
Okay, so getting a little bit of food. He might actually try and make an engagement here, so we'll see.
He's close.
Okay, there we go. Ooh, this will be interesting. One person's all by himself. Rest of the team. I wish I could see his monster stamina bar as well. Oh. Nice, nice dome. Ooh, monster all by himself. Oh, solid. Oh, and that Spore Gun. That Spore Gun. Doing wonders. Really, really good. Because with the Spore Gun there, he didn't know what Monix was doing. I'm liking that Slim's doing really, really good. It's exactly how you should play. You know, throw up the bug, all that kind of stuff. Hi. He'll go away after a while. Oh, wah wah. Let's see if that show. Oh, and there goes Zalzin. So Zalzin might be going down. Sorry, my wife is having bad dental pain, and so I'm paying attention to her. I apologize. Ooh, that really, really good. So now Zalzin. Now would be the time when Zalzin should just go out of combat and just completely run away. My wife is rooting for the monster. Oh, be careful about Andrew. So Andrew with low health. The problem with Slim is having low health, and that was a really solid engage for the hunters. Everyone's got a little bit of low health, but throwing a bug on them should be able to put them up before they get anywhere. Oh, and that's kind of a bad spot. Oh, great harpoon. I feel that was a good spot, bad spot, because all it would have taken is a couple of mortar shots. I feel that I do like throwing this backwards. It's kind of like the equivalent of Goliath's rock throw. You just throw it back there to slow him down, do a little bit of damage. You never know when they're going to enter combat with somebody with low health. The big thing I'm worried about, though, is Andrew. I really feel that he needs to find some life, like regular wildlife, just start shooting it, and get that heal burst up for himself more than anything else. A nice thing to go is after these obsidian grubs, because they have a lot of health when they're in their shell, and it's not about damage, it's about how many pellets hit. So one obsidian grub can actually heal you up a pretty good amount for him. So still pretty good strong for the hunters right now, except for the medic really needs to focus on taking care of himself. Let's see if Griffin shoots him off his food. Probably not. Nope, doesn't look like it. But yeah. Oh, there's some wildlife here. I really like to see Andrew just take a few seconds. Ugh, this is going to be bad. I feel Andrew's going to die really, really quick. Oh, nope, they missed anyway. that Griffin. So interesting enough, it didn't pull him off the wall. I'm wondering if he got up too fast, or if it was just a delay in the harpoon actually hitting. Okay. So, oh, look, wildlife. Perfect. 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 Fantastic. I'm glad to see that. If he cuts along the middle here, there should be, there's usually reavers here, but there's usually... Oh, it looks like he's back here anyway. I was about to say, I'm like, is he ready to evolve again? I think he's looking for an engagement here, because this is actually a really good area. His rock wall can close off people very well. His lava bomb has lots of areas to splash. This is actually, I have a feeling that this is more about getting an engagement than anything else. Oh, close. Larf. There he is with the spore gun. Ooh, Zalzin by himself. What it looks like. Oh, that stupid nomad. Doing work. Okay, let's see if they catch up in time. There they go. Good job. But now Zalzin's not going to have a personal shield and he's low health, so I would probably just throw a bug on him and just have him get out of there. Just throw... yeah, this is going to be really bad. Oh! Andrew, get out of there! No! Oh, that stupid nomad. It's going to, like, kick Zalzin. Oh, Andrew. What is Andrew doing? Get out of there. Okay, yeah, so Zalzin should be going down pretty soon. Oh, somebody went down. Oh, it's a plant. Never mind. Oh, and the monster got him out. I feel like that was a good way to drain the shield and have the shield... Because all you have to do is attack somebody else, and then the shield generator wouldn't be going after the person in the plant, and it would just going back and forth. So that actually was, I feel, a mistake. Yep, and there goes Zalzin. I felt that was a time coming. Oh, here comes the trapper. Plop. So 2 strikes. Let's see if he sticks around. Nope. Looks... Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Oh, he is. Behemoth. See, even them in the game say Behemoth. Or do I say Behemoth? Behemoth. I think I say Behemoth. I probably mispronounce it all the time. Okay, so now that the hunters are up, this could be a good opportunity to do some permanent health damage. I feel like that they could probably sacrifice somebody on the altar of damage. Ooh, that fissure. So the big thing, though, is Andrew hasn't been focused, and I feel that, like, the monster probably could go after Slim and have probably ended this a lot easier a few times. It seems like Andrew is just a little bit out of place most of the time, and there was some wildlife he probably could have healed up with. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of that on the run. So he's about ready to get to stage 3. It'll be interesting to see if he actually just stays stage 2, because this relay is not very fun for a Behemoth. It just, yeah. Although they don't have a cabin, so he could throw up a rock wall, do a little bit of damage, throw up a rock wall. But in general, the relays are really hard for Behemoth. I'd say they're just under Wraith. Like, Wraith has a very hard time against most relays, but I feel Behemoth isn't too far behind. So we'll see how that goes. And again, going after the big meats. Not a big fan of it because it really slows you down, and there's a good chance that all it takes is just a couple of shots. Where's those mortars? Why? I don't know why. I feel like that was a missed opportunity. I felt like all it would have taken was just one. Oh, and there goes the dome. So this is actually an interesting dome for him. Let's see. Oh, wow. That goes all the way around. But yeah, I feel that this is an interesting dome because there's plenty of work around, and so he could actually throw up like a rock wall over here. Oh, and this could be... Oh, no. Zalzin did not get captured. So right now, he just focuses on Andrew. That's all he needs to do. Throw up a fissure to hit Andrew and the Sunny drone at the same time. It'll be really, really, really strong, I think. I'm not sure why he's targeting the people that he targets. And Monarch's taking a lot of damage in the lava there. I feel that he took a bit too much. Good. Now that their cloak's on, throw a bug on her and have her get out of there. Wow. I feel like that this monster is really, like, I feel that this monster is playing into Slim's strengths. You know, he's not, okay, good. Now he's focusing. That rock wall, don't aim it 5 feet from you. It will always mess up like that. Rock wall is not designed to be used right next to you. Oh, wow. And Zalzin got a second strike. He's getting a little bit of food. Oh, he's taking a little bit of damage. Okay, so he's not going to be able to eat that obsidian grub. Get a fissure going back there. Ooh, Monix. Oh, and Monix got a strike. I feel like he got hit by something out there. Nope, it was just the rock wall. So Monster's doing a very strong, or a very good job now. Salt on 2 strikes, Trapper on 2 strikes. But I also feel that Andrew is getting away a lot with murder here. So it looks like the monster's trying to do another engage. He knows that the Salt has 2 strikes, and so he could burst him down relatively quick. So it looks like he's just trying to set up and do that as fast as possible. I like this play. You know, as a Behemoth, Behemoth. Whatever. I'll work on my pronunciation some other time. I feel it, yeah, exactly. Use fissures, because fissures will do AoE damage to your target and take out Sunny drones very, very well. So this is doing a really good job. Cardboard's doing a good job about being very, very aggressive. 6 minutes left in the match, but I feel that this is still a very strong Behemoth game. And look at that group up. There's going to be a lot of damage here. Yep, and there's the Trapper's going to go down in a second. Sunny's probably going to go down very soon. I'd be very, very careful about fighting here. Oh, and finally punishing. Oh, nice boost by Sunny. Haven't been seeing too many boosts, so it's interesting. And the Behemoth is still doing a decent job, all things considered. You know, I feel like it's an interesting game. This could actually go either way, because I see misplays on both sides. Like, I feel like the monster should be crazy punished right now, but I also see that the hunter should be as well. Like, Andrew seems out of position a lot, and there goes that fissure to get rid of that thing. I think right now would be a good time to call out. This is a nice area to fight, though, is the problem. So we'll see where he's going to go. There's going to be very limited food going up in this direction, and I feel that he can just get cut off. Oh, and there goes Task. Ooh. And it looks like that's going to be a strike on her. Yep. So they ended up getting the dome, but at the cost of Sunny giving up her life. This could be a good thing for them, but we'll see. So it looks like Torvald doing some good damage. There goes Andrew. Wow. I feel like Andrew should be dead. Andrew is a cat. He's got 9 million lives. Oh, and there goes Zalzin. So Zalzin's about to die, so he needs to be very, very careful. Oh, and Andrew's about to go down, too. So this is looking really good for the Behemoth right now. Oh, that was a clutch move by Sunny. And Andrew just needs to get out of there. Ooh. Oh, get those jukes. Yep, and there he probably goes. But he did get the bug off Zalzin, and look, Zalzin's at full health, and they're all ready to bring Slim up. And so right now, Torvald should just be punishing the crap out of Behemoth as much as possible. Oh, and there comes Andrew, and so it looks like the hunters. See, and now the hunters are in a very good spot right now. Torvald could probably be doing a little punishment, and there's that Sunny again. Sunny doing an impeccable job of boosting the right people at the right time. Very good job. So they did lose the Trapper, but right now that's fine. Oh, now they lost the Assault. So now I don't think Slim and Task should stick around. They probably could finish him off, but I think it's way too super risky in my opinion. But if the monster's just going to let it, and I feel like a 1-point tongue grab would have been really a game changer there. So let's see what happens. Andrew is going to go down very soon. Ooh, man, really close. I feel that Andrew and Task probably should have run off, but at this point it's just going to force the monster to evolve. So if I were them, I wouldn't even try following at this point, because best case scenario, you get the monster and you maybe do half a bar of health. So if I were them, I'd be setting up, going different ways. If I was Andrew, I would be, I don't know what Andrew's doing. I would go and find some wildlife and just go heal himself. Look for those obsidian grubs, look for those striders, possibly some things back here, and just go and heal up. Interestingly enough, he's eating on the run. I'm not sure if he's worried about being engaged, or if, yeah, I'm not sure why he ate on the run. Well, I'm not, yeah. So I feel like he could have gotten this evolve off earlier if he didn't stop to eat. Okay, so let's see his final build. So hopefully we get some tongue grab and definitely 3 points in rock wall. Oh, 1 point in rock wall? Wow. I feel that for a relay fight, that's really, unless he's confident that they're not going to go for a relay. So smart money would be to bet on staying over here, getting all position. And again, Andrew, why are you not going after wildlife? Look, there's got to be some wildlife like right down there somewhere. There's usually a plant over here. I feel that Slim should be looking for wildlife right now. Like I can even hear a canyon strider somewhere. Like, I hear them somewhere over here. Like, they're running all over the place. There they go. Yeah, look at them all. Yeah. I feel like this should have been done a long time ago. A lot of Slim players I see with low health, and they are just walking by wildlife, and they're not healing themselves, and they're not boosting their ability. So that's not bad. With that low health, I probably wouldn't get out of position. Ooh, but these two are going to drop right on the monster. So he's right close by. Okay, so if I were them, I would probably start setting up back there a bit further. The nice thing is that Assault can be here, because what he does is he starts peeking over the edge, throw a few mortars, and if he does get damaged, the medic. Oh, I thought the medic was further back. I would have liked to see the medic way back. There's no reason to be up close at this point. Ooh, and there goes Sunny. Clutch, very nice. Throw a bug on Task. Throw a bug. There we go. Perfect. But I feel like that was a very risky move, being that far away. The only person that needed to be out front would have been Zalzin on Assault. And so now that the timer for the mission, I would not be chasing at this point, just because right now the timer's to your advantage. You can stay back and then just force him to come to you. Oh, and let's see if he gets out. He might get tongue grabbed in a second. Yep, I feel like this is going to be killed. Zalzin's going to die. Nice. Getting up. Fantastic, that was close. Okay, now the thing about Andrew is all Monster has to do is come up this and just knock him that way, and there's nothing they can do to have Andrew live through that. So at this point, the monster needs to be very careful. At this point, it's all about isolating a key target or two. Right now, Sunny and Slim are basically your biggest priorities, just because that's all you need to do. And I'd be very careful about fighting over here with the shield, because that drone can do so much shielding. And I love these little positions up here. It's so hard for a monster, even a tongue grab off there. And I feel like Andrew is going to, nope, again, they're not going after the medic. I disagree with going after Monox. There's like the Trapper is arguably the least important, and it's just going to start the dropship timer. There comes the lava bomb. Really nice evade. So just slowly peppering. That's all the hunters have to do, is just slow and steady. It's not a DPS race. You have the high ground, so to speak. so there's very little that you need to worry about. Just stay somewhere where he can't hit you. I really like the positioning for Zalzin and Task. You know, they're taking the high ground where the Behemoth has a hard time getting to. And here comes if... Let's see if that splashes back anywhere. No. Yep, and that Spore shot is doing pretty good work. But yeah, perfect. This is exactly what you do. Just stay in these positions. Yep. Oh, I feel like this could be bad. Very good. I'd almost like to see her use her cloak. There we go. And then get that bug up there. Perfect. So now he's going to try and go for the relay, but with only 1 point rock wall, it's not going to be big enough. It's not going to make a difference. I feel that the hunters have a very strong position here. Wait, can the Spore prevent the person from attacking the power relay? If that's the case, that's bullshit. Like, straight up, like, the Spore gun is just so retarded strong. If it prevents the power relay attack, because it gets rid of the contextual stuff, I know it prevents you from eating. No, it doesn't. I'm thinking of Toxic Grenade. I don't know. I have to try that out. Does anybody know? The Spore gun doesn't do damage, so it shouldn't be, so I'm going to have to ask him. Good game. That was close on many places. At the end, when you were trying to go for the relay, was the Spore gun preventing you from attacking the relay? Or was it just you were not positioned right?
I couldn't really tell. I think I might have just not been positioned right, but that Spore gun was terrifying.
I know, like most people, like a lot of people totally don't understand how good Spore gun is. Like if it
113 hits, by the way.
Yeah, when you're in that spore thing,
I just kept on leveling you with mortar strikes left and right. You were just sitting in it.
I could not. I don't think I had a health bar on
White,
any
it
of you
actually
guys
does
for
prevent
any
you from
damage I
eating,
did.
but if you're
The
already
Spore gun was on me
mid-eating, it
constantly.
doesn't stop you and kick you off. Let me go ahead and back off real quick.
No.
Sorry, I was talking to my channel. But no, so I've actually tested out with the Toxic Grenade. So if I'm eating a 4 meat and they throw it on me, I still continue to eat until it's done. However, if they throw it on a 4 meat and I go to try and eat it, it actually prevents you from eating. Yeah. Yeah, exactly what Killer says. I was actually surprised with that find as well. So 35 minutes until the raffle. Right now we haven't hit over 25 people, so we're going to be raffling off some Evolve stickers. So if you want a higher prize pool, try and get some more people in here. The higher the amount of people, the better the reward. Okay, so good game. So a couple of points. I feel that Andrew was doing a bit better that time, using the Spore gun and the bug. I think that makes a huge difference in slim play. That being the case, there were a lot of times when I felt that you were a little too close to the action, and you probably should have died a few times. Like I was telling everyone that you were a cat because you had like 9 million lives because you barely got away with the skin of your teeth several times. But Task, you're Sunny. You were buffing or boosting the people at the right time. You did a phenomenal job. Easily, probably MVP would be Sunny. She did a fantastic, terrific job. Zalzin,
I would have said either Andrew or Sunny would probably have been MVP on that one.
Yeah, but Sunny did a fantastic job. Zalzin, I feel that you could learn. I know that you're just relatively new to Torvald, but I feel like you probably could have done a bit better with positioning and kind of getting used to how mortars work. So mortars kind of take one of those things where you just need a lot of play experience, and I can tell that you're kind of new to Torvald. But I feel that once that gets mastered, you'll probably enjoy him a lot better. Monarch, you were doing really good as Trapper. I would have liked to see the Trapper and support more closer to the middle of the ravine where the river is, especially when he went sneaking for the first little while and you didn't know where he went. That being said, Cardboard, that was a really good start. I really like that ability where you went straight, made it look like you were going down river, and then hightailed it back the other way. You basically got a free, clean, stage 2 evolve for the most part, but they just had a lot of domes. I could also tell that you were trying to hold off on going to stage 3 because fighting a stage 3, especially on certain maps like that one, is just complete crap for Behemoth, and I feel that Behemoth suffers similar to Wraith in that there's only a few relays where it's actually good for them to be stage 3. The rest of the time you always want to try and engage at stage 2. Otherwise they can pull off some good things. I was really surprised to see only 1 point in Rockwall. Excuse me. I'm not a big fan of it. I also feel that you were shooting it a little too close to you a lot of times. So a lot of times you were using it and it would break off and leave this big old gap. And it's usually because you put it within like 5 to 7 meters of yourself, and it just kind of breaks off that way. But really good. I felt like if you had 1 point in tongue grab at stage 2, a lot of those fights would have went very, very different. I did like your engagement inside the caves, and you kept on trying to make and put pressure there because it was a really, really good position for where you were. Towards the end. So really good game on both sides.
I was really hesitant to try to drop a dome while we were in the caves. I was hopefully he was going to go out.
Yeah.
I kept trying to lure you in there.
Yeah, and at stage 3, as soon as I saw that you had tongue grab, that was scarier.
Yeah.
With the domes or
At that
whatever.
point.
Yeah. I always like 1 point in Rockwall, but yeah, like you said, it never seemed. Maybe I'm just putting it too close to myself, but it always bugs out on me. So I always just put 1 in there because I figure it's, it's great when it works, but it never seems to work for me when I need it to. So
It has a lot of weird issues with terrain differentials.
Yeah, that first rock wall though made me crap my pants because you got Slim and me divided, and Slim was all by yourself by our own. I'm like, oh god, there's nothing I can do to help.
I was commenting in my stream that spore gun shot saved Andrew's life. Like I said, there were so many times when Andrew should have been murderized, but like it was funny because you split up the wall and he shot it right then, and so you couldn't tell because it's really hard to see against that thing, and you didn't see any health bars, and you're like, oh, I didn't get anyone. But yeah, Slim was right there. I was like, oh, Slim's gonna die, and then there was the spore gun, and I'm like, oh nope, he lives.
yeah, that spore gun. Actually, Sunny was the only thing that was good for me. Like a lot of times, the only way I could track things was I was watching beams go, and I was like, okay, the end of that beam is,
Right.
it's
something.
Yeah. Actually,
Somebody
Sunny made a
hit-
commentary I'd never heard before in that game, where when Griffin went down, she's like, "So harpoons work both ways, huh?"
Yeah, that was
Yep.
the only that was the only way I could find the trapper was follow the harpoon. You'd harpoon me, and I'd be like, okay, time to eat.
Yeah. One last thing. So Behemoth. At one point, there was somebody stuck in the plant. I think it was Zalzin, and he was getting shielded by Sunny. I felt like that by attacking him, you did 2 things. One, it let the assault out, but second of all, if the plant was taking the shield from Sunny, it would be very easy to just kind of focus on someone. So you hit someone, they take full damage, and then Sunny will go back to healing the plant because that's the most recent source of damage. And so you really probably could have just cheesed the crap out of Sunny's drone and just be able to do full damage to everybody all the time while that person was in the plant trap.
Oh, that was me.
Good point.
That was me down at the end. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was
in
one
the
of those
plant,
things.
too,
I
but
ran up to
that
it
was
because
me.
I saw it. Basically, it was one of those things where I couldn't tell where anyone was. So I ran up to the plant, and all of a sudden I was like, "Oh crap! I could have just left him in there."
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm in close range of the Behemoth, and I'm in a trap. I'm screwed.
Pretty much. You're between a rock.
Shield was gone.
You're between a rock wall and a hard place. Cool beans. Okay, so good game. Let's go ahead and let's back out. Let's try and get another setup. I know somebody in my chat was talking about joining, so let me go ahead and try and reach out to them, and I'll be right with you guys.
All right.
All right. Later.